In this video, I'll be showing you how to put together an IKEA Pax wardrobe.
Here they are, arriving on day one. Now, I don't know about you, but the first thing I did was try to find a video tutorial rather than reading through the instructions, which typically accompany IKEA flat pack furniture and have very little detail apart from the odd image. We had all of the boxes delivered downstairs and then we transported them upstairs to save space. Altogether we ordered 6 different frames for 2 different wardrobes in different bedrooms. We added our dust sheets down on the floor to protect the surface before bringing in the wardrobes. Now, up until this point, I had already built one wardrobe with 2 frames, and now I'm working on the second wardrobe with 4 frames, so I'm pretty confident with the build process.
So the first thing you need to do is lay down the wardrobes onto the floor. And you want to make sure that you have the flat edge facing inwards. So we're just going to put this down here. So there's one. So down it goes. So as you can see here, really important, the flat edge is in the center facing each other, the rough edges are facing outwards. Also, what I've done here, I've unpacked all of the screws and bolts, and I've laid them out on the floor here and separated them so that you can find them easily. In terms of tools, you don't really need an electric screwdriver, although it'll help and save you loads of time. You could just use a bog standard screwdriver if you want. But in addition to that, we've got a flathead screwdriver, we've got a hammer, and we've got a level as well. That's just about all you need. You want to add these 2 plates. I'm simply just going to line these up. So that one goes there. And that one goes there. For the plates in the corner, we use these screws here. Okay. Then what you need to do is put all of these screws in the right place. Now I like to put them all in their respective places first rather than screwing them in one by one. So all of the screws are aligned like so. Okay, the next thing is to put the wooden pegs into this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you just take the wooden pegs, put them into the inside holes. Get a hammer just to make sure they're going in deep enough. Flip it around. Do the same thing on this side. We have another one here, so do the same with this. Make sure they're in far enough. The next step, you need these 2 screws here. So what we're going to do, we're going to take these 2 screws. Now both of these panels are the same, and all you want is one of these panels with this side. So this side has the 2 empty holes here. We're simply going to hammer in each one of these here. Now you're probably going to think that doesn't really go into the hole, but we're going to hit the hammer in and that's going to sink into the wood then and keep it nice and secure. You want it nice and flush, you don't want anything sticking out. And then the same for the second one. Okay, and then the next step, we just need to attach these legs. So simply, you just insert that into here, Same with this one. Insert that one into here. And then these can be screwed into these two holes. And the same for this one. Now we just have to find the two end panels. Here's what the end panels look like. We have two of these, and each of them have two holes in each end. So we just need the 8 wooden plugs. As you can see there, we're going to insert these into the end of the panels. Goes the second. One thing before we move on, you'll need to make sure that your ceiling heights are adequate to construct your packs on the floor. If not, then you'll need to do it standing up, and if so, you can move on to page 20. Now we can attach this door with the legs onto the left-hand panel. So this can simply, this simply slides on like this. Make sure it's all lined up correctly, and on it goes. This is what the left one will look like. You have the legs on this side here. Now we just have to attach the top of the wardrobe at this end here. So that is the bottom, which we've secured. Now we just need to do the top. So simply again, you just slide it on, and on it goes. Now we just need to add 6 of these. So you can see here where the holes are, and you can look at the screws to see which way they need to point. The arrow is pointing downwards, and you push them in like that, and then all you have to do is take the screwdriver and twist it to the right hand side until it locks. That's locked into place, and then you can do the same for the other side. Twist, twist, and twist. The next step is to take these 2 narrow panels, and you'll insert that on the right hand side with the white facing outwards, as so, like that. And then you'll take this one and you'll insert it on the other side. That is the back. No one's gonna see that. So what we need to do now is we need to take this panel here and then flip it around and on top of this here. Okay, and then we flip it.
Oh, wait.
Okay, and then you've got to insert it in the right hole. Okay, and now we just have 6 more of these silver screws that we need to insert into the holes. 3 on this side and 3 on that side again. So now this is all connected. We can roll the wardrobe onto its back, like that. Yeah. Great. It's now on its back, and now we can simply add this panel here right along the back. Now you have to do this with extreme precision. Basically this lip here, you want that back plate to go right up against that lip, right up against the side lips and the bottom lip here as well. And this is best done with 2 people. Great, okay. When you let go, it should stay in place. If it doesn't, then maybe your wardrobe isn't quite square. So I think that's just about right. Yeah, there we go. Wonderful. We have a bag of nails, and we have a special device that will allow us to put the nail in and measure the distance, and then we can hit it in. So there's the nail in the device. and then you can simply just hammer this into place. And now we just have to do this for the entire perimeter of the wardrobe. Now there's about 40 screws, I think, here. So don't leave the gap too big.
So what are you doing?
Put it against the edge.
Here?
Put the black device against the edge.
I don't think that is the right one. I think it's like that.
No, it's not. Okay, and then put the nail in the top, through the hole, and then bang it further. Okay, good. Done.
No, you do the rest.
Okay, that's the last one done.
Oh, be careful because I think it's things here. Do you want to take off? Okay, 2, 3, go.
And that is one IKEA Pax wardrobe complete.